it's Jenna Black with the Black Diamond Group at Lantern Realty. We were supposed to be starting at 10:15. I apologize, we had some technical difficulties getting started, so we're a little bit late, but we're still here. So we are going to start with doing a full tour of this property. First off, we are at 8519 East Franklin Street in Mount Pleasant. This is an all-brick, one-level home. It is really cute. It's located downtown. We're about two houses down from 73 in Main. You can see Moose Pharmacy. The house was built in the 70s. The roof was put on in 2020 and then HVAC in 2022. So those are two major things that you don't have to worry about whenever you're moving into this home. It's a really cute layout. It has 2.5 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms. They have a mudroom off the back that could also be used as a great pantry area or just storage or an at-home office space, whatever you want to do there. So first off, I want to introduce everybody. So I've got my niece Pearl behind the camera, and then we have Liz and Parker over here, and Stephen Noor with Alcova Mortgage. They are located in downtown Mount Pleasant. So if you are looking to get a loan, they are great to work with, and they are actually offering a credit, and I'll let him talk about that here in just a minute. So this house sits on a 0.47 acre lot. It's got plenty of parking in the back, which I'll show you. So if you have any questions, please leave some messages. We'll get those answered for you, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get started, and then we'll let Stephen take over here in just a second. All right, so here is the first bedroom. And then you have a big entry hallway coming in, which you don't see that a lot now. And then in here is the living room and the kitchen. It is a big space in here, plenty of room for seating and entertaining. And then off the back here, we do have the mudroom, and then you have one. So this house has 2 washer and dryer hookups. You can do washer and dryer there. And then we talked about in this space coming along here and doing some IKEA shelving just to have a huge pantry. You could even put a door there so you can close up your pantry space. But I know as a mom how important it is to have like 200 snacks, because 201 are going to get 8 in a day. We're going to have to find an extra one. So it's always good to have plenty of space for all those snacks. Here is your hall bathroom. You'll see that there are a ton of cabinets in here, along with a tub. And then over here we have the secondary bedroom, which actually has its own half bathroom. And then across the hall, we have your primary bedroom. So, like I said, there are actually 2 washer and dryer hookups. So you've got one here in the primary, which I know is so nice. You can throw your towels in, stay on top of laundry, because we all know I don't do that. And then down here we have our primary bathroom. So you have your vanity over here with some cool lights. And then you have your custom shower here. And then a huge walk-in closet. So before we go outside, I want y'all to talk with Stephen. He's got some really good information about this house and some financing options he has available.
Hey everyone. So one cool thing about this house is it's eligible for USDA financing. So the most popular piece of that loan is it's actually 100% financing. So it's a 2-piece deal. The house has to be eligible, and then the customer has to be eligible. So the good news is the house is eligible, and it's my job to tell you if you're eligible. So we are, I'm with the Noor Group of Alcova Mortgage, and we have an office right downtown in Mount Pleasant above Cafe Lent. So I literally could have walked here, and this house would get me in trouble. It's sandwiched right between Cantina and the Smokehouse. So, you could walk to either one of those, and that would definitely get me in trouble. I love eating at those local spots and supporting local business. But as far as financing goes, we have lots of different loan options for everybody that's out there. And especially on this house, we're able to offer a $4,500 lender credit. So the way that would work is you would have to get approved and use Alcova Mortgage as your lender, and we'd love to help you with that. And then we would be able to offer you $4,500 to apply towards either your closing costs And in that, sometimes people use that to buy their rate down and get a lower payment. So everybody's a little bit unique and different in their payment goals and everything. So that's the first thing we established. This house is priced very well, and it's an awesome property. And I love the outside, the big backyard with extra parking, and it's kind of made to host, right, which is pretty cool. But we want to make sure you can afford it, right? So that's our big job. Affordability is a big topic, and when you apply for a loan, just a couple myths that are out there. It doesn't really affect your credit score, and you can shop mortgage lenders to make sure you get the best deal. There's no cost to that at all either. So I've heard some banks and some lenders actually charge people to apply for a loan. If you're getting that information, give us a call, because there's no cost to apply for a loan other than taking about 10 minutes to doing the online application link, which we'll make sure that you get in the comments and everything like that. And then there's no commitment. You don't have to do anything. But before you buy a house, you need to make sure that you can get approved and that you afford it and can afford it. And for first-time home buyers out there, this house would be perfect for you guys. There is lots of options if for some reason you don't qualify for the USDA 100% financing. So the state of North Carolina is still offering $15,000 to first-time home buyers who are eligible. That's a huge incentive and a great program to allow, if maybe you're not quite ready to buy, but you love this house and you want to make it yours, that $15,000 makes a big difference on the down payment. It covers that. And then with the closing cost credit, you know, a lot of times people are buying a house with no money out of their pocket, or maybe even getting a little bit back at closing, which is a cool experience. And Alcova Mortgage also has a couple in-house products that are 100% financing for first-time home buyers. So if you're worried about the down payment, don't be scared. There's lots of options out there. And the first thing is just getting educated and in talking to us, the local lender who wants to help you, right? We want to be there for you, hold your hand, walk you through the process step by step. I always joke with customers, I could not show up and do your job, so I don't expect you to do mine. I've been doing this for 23 years. We've seen every situation. We're not here to judge, we're here to help. But it all starts with a consultation call, or you can walk up to the office and meet with us in person. That's another benefit of being a local lender. So we really want to be there for you, and we're thankful to be partnered with Black Diamond Group on this property. And if there's anything you have a question about, you don't understand, you want to talk, we're accessible. That's the biggest thing, is we're here to help. So you know where to find us. We'll have our contact information, but if you're interested in anything, it starts with the pre-approval, and there's no cost, about 10 minutes to do the application, and then we'll go from there.
Yes, so thank you, Stephen, for all that. That was good information. We'll start heading out back. So one of the major things when you are looking for a lender, you want to make sure and try to make sure that they are local, because it really does make a huge difference. You know, when I'm working with a lender that I can get on the phone or meet in person, it really changes it. And if I have a buyer who is writing an offer on one of my listings and I've never worked with that lender before, I'm always asking their agent, like, hey, have you worked with them? Because it's good to know that they are going to get the job done. So this is the backyard. It is such a cute backyard. If you're not looking for a lot of maintenance, this is the house. So a lot of parking out here, plenty of space. They actually always do a 4th of July party. They just had their 4th of July celebration, and we're able to have people just sitting right in the front yard and to see the Mount Pleasant fireworks. So that's really cool. Plenty of parking, like I said. Over here you do have a storage building, which is really nice because we all have way too much stuff. So here is the first storage building. And then we'll come back here, and so this is like a little party hangout area. You could also store your outdoor, like your lawnmower, your golf cart. This is the golf cart district. It's all below 35 miles an hour, so you can take your golf cart out there. You've got storage / workshop in here, which is really nice. Just a good little area. They have the lights on, they've got their patio, hangout area out here, along with a cute little fire pit over there. This lot is right under half an acre, so a good sized lot to be in downtown Mount Pleasant. We'll walk down the front and show you all the front of the house. The roof was put in 2020 and the HVAC was 2022. So those are two major components that you don't have to be worried about moving into the house. Got a lot of mature landscaping here, which is also good. Don't have to worry about planting anything, just maintaining what's already here. The curb appeal here is amazing. It definitely stands out when you're driving by. You've got a huge front porch. You can put your rocking chairs out there. Really cute. Like I said, we are right in downtown. We've got Tina down the road, Waterburger right up the road, Moose Pharmacy, little boutiques in town. There is a lot of stuff to do in downtown Mount Pleasant, especially now versus when I was growing up. So we'll head back in. So if you have any sort of questions, want to know anything about financing, want Steven's contact information, we have that on our Facebook. You can reach out to us anytime. We'll be glad to set up a personal tour. If you want to come and see this in person, you can give me a call at 704-960-5591, or you can reach out on any of my social media platforms. We will be glad to help you any way that we can. I hope y'all enjoyed this tour. Hopefully we can kind of start doing this more often. And yeah, there we go. So I will see y'all next time.